All right, everybody, we're going to go to our Wingman story. And we give Wingman stories because we like to talk about people who help others. And I think you'll really like this Wingman story. When she first left her small reservation in northern Arizona, everything about Tucson felt like too much. The noise, the pace, the endless stretch of city lights that seemed to swallow the stars she grew up beneath. Her name is Kaya, and for the first few weeks, she barely spoke to anyone outside of her classes. The city felt cold, indifferent, so far from the families and songs and rituals that had shaped her sense of home. Then one afternoon, while volunteering at a local cultural center, she met Elena, a Navajo woman in her 60s who had made the same journey decades earlier. Elena carried herself with a quiet strength, silver hair pulled tight into a braid, eyes that seemed to recognize every unspoken worry in Kaya's heart. She listened more than she spoke, but when she did, her words landed like sunlight, soft, warm, and full of wisdom. Week by week, Elena became Kaya's anchor. She helped her find housing near campus, introduced her to people who shared her heritage, and reminded her that even miles from home, she still carried the stories of her ancestors within her. When college felt too hard or loneliness crept in, Elena would smile and say, "The world gets big fast, but so did the sky over our people's land. Stand beneath it long enough, and you'll remember you belong anywhere." With Elena's encouragement, Kaya began speaking at youth programs, sharing her journey with other Native students who were taking their first steps into new cities. She found her confidence, her purpose, and her place in the world. We often talk about what it means to be a wingman on this show, someone who shows up, someone who steadies the turbulence for another person when the journey feels heavy. Well, guess what? Elena was that wingman for Kaya. She didn't fly ahead or take control. She simply stayed at her 6 o'clock, kept her wings steady, and reminded her she could find her way through any storm. And sometimes, that's all any of us really need. A wingman sees the best in us, stands close when everything feels uncertain, and helps us remember just how high we're meant to soar. Everybody out there who can hear my voice, thank you once again for listening to The Wingmen Show. And whatever you think is beautiful, and whatever you think is important, and most importantly, whatever makes you happy, may you have that today and forever. I pray for peace.
I pray for peace too, Commander Drew, and we appreciate all those who listen, like, and share our message. We appreciate your support tremendously. Please become a subscriber. It helps us. Pass this on to someone that you know to make their day, show something positive, and we'll see you again soon.